Next. Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors has a movie coming out today. Oh, it came out yesterday, Friday. It's called Magazine Dreams. It's in theaters now, guys. And this week, at the top of the week, Rolling Stone actually released a recording of Jonathan talking to the woman, his ex-girlfriend Jabari. Her last name is Jabari. He was admitting, on the video recording that he did strangle her. And that, that this is, he's already been convicted on 2 counts and, all those things. And he has a movie coming out this week. So this all came out this week before his movie. And Jonathan still has to do press for his movie. He still did his press this week. He still did it this week. But he also married Megan Good this week as well after the recording came out.
Congratulations.
Do I have the recording? Let me see. That
boy going through it.
Damn it. Let me see if I can find it. I thought I bookmarked it. Maybe I didn't. Let me see.
You gonna see the movie?
We're gonna talk about it. Okay. I'm gonna play the leaked audio of Jonathan Majors admitting to strangling Grace Jabari right now.
I'm ashamed. I've never wrestled with a woman before. And it's just, I've never aggressed a woman. I aggressed you. Like,
you strangled me and pushed me against the car.
All those things are under aggressed.
Yeah.
That's never happened to me. So I'm.
Because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
Clearly, it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly,
something inside of you.
Yeah, towards you.
So it was a convo between Grace Jabari and Jonathan Majors, and she was saying you strangled me, and he was like yes that all falls under aggressed, and he was saying I've never done that before and this and that, and she's saying it's because you thought I was being sarcastic about something. He was like, well, no, it was more than that, basically saying I wouldn't just do that for that little thing, but whatever, right? And this all happened this week. And then a couple days after that, there was him and Megan Good got married. His mother flew in. They got married in front of, his mom and her mom. They were the witnesses, and they had a speedy marriage, and of course this looks like damage control. I mean, they were already engaged, but before they were engaged, Megan Good was going with him to court every court date. So there was that. And then, he only got 2 counts. Then this leaked audio came out. Because the thing is, after his 2 counts, it was starting to get a little bit better. People, the smoke was kind of starting to clear a little bit, and people were, it was starting to become a redemption story with Jonathan Majors. Mm-hmm. And then now this leaked audio came out, and then the next day, Jonathan and Megan got married, and then now he's on his press run, his 2-3 day press run for Magazine Dreams that's coming out. That came out already. So it's just wow. So it's now we can't pretend like he didn't do anything. People keep bringing up, she was chasing him down the street in New York. They keep trying to bring that up, whatever. But he's going to these interviews. Of course, I guess he's vetting these platforms first, because of course, these interviews, they're on his side. They're uplifting him. They're Team Jonathan with the Breakfast Club, and Sherry Shepherd on her show. They're all on his side. They're trying to uplift him, because they just feel like there's plenty of white men in the industry that have done way worse.
Oh, for sure.
That still have careers.
For sure.
They turn a blind eye. They still have careers. So they're like, okay, they want to uplift this black man and still help him have a career, even though he might have been he might have been involved in domestic violence with someone, or allegedly. I'll say allegedly, but the audio came out and he confirmed, but he was involved in being violent towards his significant other. And then on top of that, it's extra messy because was Megan the girl that he was texting in the car that made Grace Jabari mad? And then Megan's in court with him each date, and then now they were engaged, and then now after the audio leaked, oh my gosh, they're married now. And then he's doing his press run, and he has to get this movie out. You know what I mean? So it's a lot to unpack here. So I'm not mad at nobody thinking this is, because at first people really thought that is Megan hired for damage control? Was she hired? But now it's like, girl, I don't know. Like, it's like, this is okay. I guess you want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, what's going on? But I mean, I don't know. I like, for me, I can't pretend like I can't pretend anymore like that he was guilty, that he's not guilty, because he clearly admitted that he did this. But now I think it's more so, okay, it's a choice of, do I still want to support him? Because I really was looking forward to seeing Magazine Dreams. I'm still constantly whether I want to see it or not. I was talking to my coworker the other day, and I was like, hey, like, you know, like, am I a bad person, like, or am I a bad woman for still wanting to see his movie? And she was telling me, she was like, well, I mean, think about it like, if you want to go see it, think about it like this, like, you're still supporting the filmmaker, the workers, the this, the that, the screenwriters, all these other folks. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I sound silly right now, guys. I'm being transparent. I still have interest in the work. I mean, I don't know this. I don't know Jonathan Majors personally. I'm just interested. I know the actor.
Right.
I know Lovecraft Country. I know Creed 3.
Mm-hmm. You separate the
you know what I'm saying?
Person from the art,
like, people bring up R. Kelly as an example of, oh, you know, people still bump R. Kelly, but R. Kelly's in jail. Like, if you bump R. Kelly or not, he's still in jail.
Yeah,
he's still in jail. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know, like, you know, am I not supporting women if I want to consume Jonathan Majors' work? I don't know. Like, and like, you know, if this was me, if I was a victim of domestic violence by the hands of Jonathan Majors, would I want someone to still support him? Like, you know, how did Rolling Stone get this leaked audio? Was Grace the one that sent the leaked audio to Rolling Stone? Was she feeling spiteful because he is looking like he's on his redemption journey, and he got fine ass Megan Good, and Megan Good allegedly was probably the girl that he was texting in that car? Like, what? Like, was it spite? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, what do you think, Jonathan? What do you think? What do you think, J. Rob? I mean, your name is Jonathan.
Not today.
What you think? Like, you know, like, what you think about people still supporting? Like, I don't know. I feel like, you know, he's, you know, I will say these interviewers they're not ignoring the questions. They're asking him about the leaked audio. Yeah, they're asking him all the questions because it's right here in our freaking faces. They're asking him the questions, right, but they're still being positive towards him, and he's not really addressing it full on. Mm-hmm. He's just keeping it positive, he's like staying in his faith and keeping it positive, because that's what he has to do, because he's trying to sell this. This is his career. I don't know if people would have felt better if he was more upfront with his situation instead of denying it. Maybe I mean, after the court situation, after it was said and done in court, like, maybe he could have come forth and, like, you know, addressed and been more accountable with his actions, and then done it that way, or instead of denying it, instead of letting people run with the narrative of, oh, white woman chasing black man, instead of people making it, people would use the Emmett Till references when it comes to that. Like, it's crazy, but he clearly admit on audio that he did strangle her. So, I mean, I don't know, what do you think? Like, do you, like, how do you think about, like, what do you think of, if you want, like, you know, I love Lovecraft Country. I love Creed 3. Sidebar, Michael B. Jordan, him and Michael B. Jordan got really close during Creed 3, sure. And it felt like they were working on other projects, and Michael B. Jordan, I might be wrong, but I'm gonna just say this. Michael B. Jordan has a new movie coming out soon called Sinners, and he's playing like a twin or whatever, and it just feels like to me that Jonathan was supposed to be in this movie, and they had to part ways publicly a bit, and he had to, like, be a twin or whatever in the movie. I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna go see the movie or whatever, but I don't know how that's gonna work. I just feel like it's weird. But it's like, it feels like from the trailers and stuff, it feels like this is supposed to be Jonathan Majors' role. He was supposed to be the evil brother or whatever. Right. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just like, do you what do you think about this? Like, what do you think about people? If people still want to support his stuff, if people still want to consume his art, what do you think about it? Would you not want to consume it? Like, what do you think?
I'm a person who can separate that personal life stuff from the art. So,
But, like, what about you? Like, I'm sure you don't support men hitting women. I'm sure you don't support domestic violence of any form. Definitely don't. But it's like, are you supporting domestic violence of any form by still consuming his art?
I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
Maybe we can think of it as because he's still reaping what he sowed. though. He's still going through some scrutiny.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, he still got fired from Marvel. Like he's
right.
you know. But there was a rumor that they might let him hop back on the Marvel train. I don't know, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I get that that other perspective as well, like supporting the screenwriters and director. I get that point as well, but yeah, I'd probably like if I watched the movie. I will watch the movie, you know, if some. But yeah, I definitely don't support like beating women and shit like that, like
or women beating men. I don't support domestic violence of any form.
Any kind. Yeah, of any kind. I don't support none of that. So
yeah.
But I can separate the two, so it don't matter to me.
Maybe it would be different if they were getting away with it and they were like repeat offenders and, you know, they were, you know, right. I don't know, serial abusers. I don't know. Well, that's a question for, you know, that's the chat. You know,
that's a good question for the crowd.
You know, whatever. You know,
what the fans think.
Sound off in the comments. Anywho.